wow, y'all are quick. Music and yes. Listen. Oh, it's already unmuted. Why are you unmuted? Happy Thursday, yes. I don't think there's any static. Alright, we should be good to go. Ooh, geez, clang. Hello! What is happening to this? What are you doing? Yeah, don't do that. Hello, hello. I'm gonna be playing for everybody, so yeah. Alright. Practicing for a bit. Today's gonna be an interesting stream, I hope. My fingers seem like they're in the zone, but I'm not gonna jinx it, because it could just be a fluke. I don't know. Wait a minute. How's your new song developing? I have not looked into it any further since last night. I did record a little something. Actually, do I remember how to... As far as I really got. I kind of put some stuff together. I can't remember what else I did for that. It was interesting though. I don't know any Aussie. I'm sorry. No thanks. Huh? What's the red drink? It's black currant lemonade. La Bohemia. I think someone asked for that before. Damn it. I'm a musician. That's what. Also, if we could, I don't know. Pickle, are you still here? If we could, report that person that, I removed. Please and thank you. It's interesting though that that song has so much. It's in the same key as these other songs, and I didn't even realize it. But it's. I feel like I could do something with it. It just feels a bit. I'm not shirtless. I have long shirt. What are you talking about? I feel weird about making another song that's in the same key that I've already done before, but I mean, meh, I'll take what I can get, you know? Yes, please choose kindness. It's free, and it's easy, and it's decent to do as a human being. Anyway. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, we could do that one. It's not as fun. It's not about it being fun. It's about, you know, building it better tomorrow. It's one small step at a time. You try Lumiere. I'm gonna possibly do a proper, like, recorded cover of that in the future. I don't know when, but at some point soon, yes. I know how to play Promenade dans Lumière. That's the only one I can sort of do. We can play that one after Pirates, though. Try that. Hello. Someone from France. Hello. Bonjour, comment ça va? How do you help out society? By choosing kindness and trying to share my music with the world. In hopes of bringing people together with music. Yeah, et toi? Comme ci, comme ça. I'm doing alright-ish. You know. Can you play La Voz Family? Yeah, we could do that one. And then we'll see if we can do, we'll see if we can do Lumiere. Where are your... Huh? I don't know what that is. I kept... Yes. Just, I can't report these. Did I write that one down? Hang on. I did, okay. Alright, here we go. Let's do homily. Yes, that was La Valse d'Amélie. That's by Jan Tiersen. Play any Beatles. I was sort of learning how to play Norwegian Wood. I don't know how well that would go. I mean, if you're still here, I could try to play that one. The person that wanted Lumiere, are you still here? Canon and well, I might try Canon ND because that one's a little tricky to do because there's a lot of very squished together notes that make it kind of difficult. But I can give it a try. But I want to see if this person's still here for Expedition 33 because they asked for it. You are still here. All right, fantastic. Okay. Usually people scroll away by then. So that's why I usually ask before I play it. Because sometimes they end up coming back and they ask again. It's like, you just missed it. It's like, literally. I feel so bad. Cass's theme, after this one. No Christmas, gosh. We'll do Cass's theme after this one. Alright, this is, hopefully, Promenade dans Lumière. This is from Expedition 33. I'm gonna take this slow. Still a bit rough around the edges, but it's getting there. There's very difficult riffs in that, so. Anyway, that was Promenade dans Lumière. That's from the RPG game called Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Is this the hardest instrument to play in the world? No, I wouldn't say that. It's difficult, but I mean, just like any instrument, it just takes practice and commitment. Pluto. What? Pot of gold? What? You know the Bellatra theme? No, but it's a really cool theme. A couple people have been asking for that recently, and I listened to it, and I don't know what to do with that. Because, like, I don't know what part to latch onto to play, because there's a lot of different, like, parts in the song that kind of form together to create, like, the song as a whole cohesively. So I don't know, like, what to latch onto to actually play. I have to go there. Ah, that's alright. Well, self-care always comes first. What in the French? Okay. Know any waltzes? That's the main thing I play is waltzes and stuff. Cass's theme. Yes, we're gonna do that one. That's how it goes to the hydrophone. It's the hydrophone. That's not the thing that you fill the basin with water and it has a bunch of metal rods that at different lengths and you bow it, right? Is that what that is? My backpack? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. T'essayer de raisonner un peu. Why? Why do I something? Yes, waltzes are the specialty. Yes, because they're probably the easiest thing to play, in my opinion. I look like a Parisian or something. No, I just wear the hat to hide my head while I play. So I figured why not, because it actually looks pretty cool. I figured why not give the beret a try. It's an underrated hat, not gonna lie. You are Russian? No. Oh, DeJoy? Yes, we could. Alright, yes, we could, I could do that one. We could. I'm gonna do Cass's theme, because a couple people asked for Cass's theme. I heard the theremin is very hard. I've not had the opportunity to try a theremin, but I would like to. They're very expensive though. Yes, we could do all these. Yes, yes. Favorite song to play? It's an original. It's called La Valse du Cassis, which is a waltz. Play sea shanty. Yes, we're gonna get to it. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any requests while I was playing Lumiere, which I don't think I did. So, what? I don't know what that means. Okay. Up. Where'd the ball go? Yep. Okay, whatever. Alright, I don't think I missed anything. No. I'm not playing that one. Alright, we're gonna do Cass's theme. Yes, Zelda, we're gonna do Cass's theme. We're asking for that one. Plus, I'm already in the proper register for Cass's theme, so that works out. rough there. That's not where I say all the time. Must wear. Oh, must. What? Is he the entire? Yes, I'm the entire country of France. Sure, let's go with that. Nice to meet you. Or as they say, enchanté. As the, it's a really good one actually. It's a really good theme. Sea shanty. Yes, we can do something sea shanty-esque. I'm not gonna learn anything from Harry Potter. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, Bella Ciao. We can do that one. I'm good. I don't care to be an alpha or whatever you're talking about. I'm just me. Oh, France, I'm several bits of code in a trench coat. Nope. Every time. Now we're gonna take this from the beginning. Like this. Okay. Every time, come on. There we go. That's better. Can you give us an Indian vibe? I don't know any Indian music, I'm sorry. That's idea of wolves is a misinterpretation of wolf family dynamics in nature. The groups they study that originated that idea were a bunch of scared kids in a cage. What? And you agreed I buy. Okay. It is very fast, absolutely. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, how to... La Lumba. What? I don't know. Have you ever played Jared Valley? I tried to play that once and I butchered the hell out of it. It's definitely much more fit for guitar rather than accordion. I will for around a few weeks ago I asked for your friends. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that was you that pushed that. Yeah. I don't know any Cajun. I need to research some Cajun still. I have my list of song requests is very extensive, and I cannot find the downtime to learn new stuff. It's very tricky, because I don't have enough time in between streams to research. This needs something else. Ooh, yeah, more voice. progress from there. It's been a while since I've watched those movies, or I heard that. The band back in high school played that a couple times, and it was fantastic. Absolute fantastic piece. I don't know who wrote it, but gosh. Swan Lake. Not very well. Pirates of the Caribbean. I did that a little bit ago. Maybe in a little bit we'll do that one again. Oh wait, there's a couple people asking. But there's a couple people asking for it. All right, we'll do it again. Why not? All right, yes, and then I'll do an original. Then we'll do an original because I haven't played any originals yet. So yes, I will do my favorite after this one because a couple people are asking for pirates. Stop eating that. What's your favorite song on accordion? It's an original. It's that I wrote called La Valse du Cassis. I wrote it after this drink right here, actually, which is black currant lemonade. I had it over in Germany when I visited for a week back in like 2023. Saucy content. No saucy content here. This is YouTube. What are you talking about? Yes, original, yes. You watch South Park? No, I don't. I don't really watch much TV anymore, like, at all. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... all that talk is just kind of meh to me. It's whatever. Oops. Was anything? I don't think I did. Okay. The song Not Had the Drink. Yes. It's good. You can make it yourself. Because that's what I do. I just buy just regular lemonade, and then you can buy this stuff called Ribena. It's concentrated black currant juice. I usually put like 3 tablespoons of it in the glass, and then I fill the rest of the glass up with lemonade because it's very well, it's concentrated, so it's strong. But I mean, you could figure out how you want it to taste just by, you know. They do, yeah. You just gotta know where to look. Some grocery stores carry it. You could also order it off of Amazon, I believe. I think. What does that translate to in English? The Black Currant Waltz. So we're gonna play that one now. Alrighty, that was my song La Valse du Cassis. That is my favorite, and you should check it out. It's not just accordion, there's glockenspiel and typewriter in that song. You can find that on my YouTube channel. There's a music video for that. And you can also find it through the link in the description on my Bandcamp page, along with all my other music, originals and covers, available for purchase and download. So if you're considering supporting me, you can go check that out. Everything over there is $2. It's super cheap. But there's also a feature that allows you to pay more if you're feeling generous and you're considering supporting me. Because I'd greatly appreciate it, because proceeds helps support me and fund future musical projects. And I'm currently trying to save up money to move my grandfather's piano to my house. That's the current project I'm working towards. So we're getting there. So if you want to support me, you can check that out. Or you can send a tip through Venmo, which is pinned in the top comment in the chat. Typewriter. What animal do you have behind you? The turtle. He's currently sitting right here. Q&A session. I mean, I engage with the chat as best I can, yeah. It takes practice to keep the rhythm. The left hand definitely helps with that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. It's all timing, so this helps keep rhythm in your head. And you just try and keep in time with the left hand. I do play accordion, yes. There's another. That's totally okay. There's channels for that. I thought I heard something. My favorite is the Blue Danube. That's a really good one. That's Johann Strauss. Katyusha, yes, we can play that one. I played 2 years. Ooh, nice. Do you play diatonic too? I've not gotten the chance or the opportunity to play a diatonic accordion. It would be cool. I would like to get a hold of a melodeon at some point, because there are some songs that I found for melodeon that I can't really play very well on this. That just, they don't work for this instrument. They were written for that instrument in mind, and yeah. So I mean, it would be cool. It's just, being a musician is a very expensive passion, unfortunately. Nah, I'm good. This is actually my live stream, so I mean, I'm answering questions and, you know, engaging with you guys, so you can just keep scrolling though. So I wish you luck with that. Are you German background? Nope. As far as I know. Hobbies, yes, hobbies are expensive. I saw the Decemberists, yeah. I need to play Mariner's Revenge more, because I've kind of let that slip away from practice for a bit. Is this a French instrument? It's not a French instrument. It is it's an international instrument is what it is. There are tons of different cultures that use this. You got France, Italy, Spain, South America, you got Mexico, you've got Italy, Russia, Ireland, Ukraine, the Balkans, Sweden, Germany, Bulgaria. I'm probably forgetting a ton. So many cultures around the world use accordion in their music, and it's very unique in the way they do it. No, Erica. Goodness. Have you ever watched Rambo? Maybe like bits and pieces of it when I was little. I don't know. Yes. No, I'm not. No, I'm not from Basque. Goodness, I would love to live in France if I could. Would you do a Weird Al with accordion? Oh God, no. That man can actually play the accordion because his father was an accordionist before him. So, yeah. I'm I'm nowhere near the level of Weird Al's accordion playing skills. So. No, I'm not doing that one. This one is not good with the timing today. Had to slow it down a little bit, but we got there. It is a good song, yes. It's a Russian folk song. No politics here, please. Okay? Thank you. I was wondering what do little black switches looking buttons on either side do? These over here? Hang on. These ones? Or the actual buttons over here? Music is a common waste in a busy world. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's what these live streams are. It's just it's kind of like one of those campfires, in like Skyrim. It's like, yes, rest, weary traveler, and just listen to some tunes for a bit before you continue on your quest. It's like, just stop and listen and just chill for a little. The bigger ones. These ones. Okay. So these change the sound of the instrument. These open up the different registers. So there's more reeds. And then there's also 3 of those over here that do the same for this side. I usually play on the open one that has the most bass, but there are some songs that I have learned that I try to incorporate the other ones, and usually they switch throughout. It's going alright. How is your day going? I don't know what that says. Yeah, haven't you heard? You smelt it, you dealt it. Duh. Come on, everybody knows that. Silly. Have you ever experimented with medieval covers of pop? Ooh. I have. Wait, where was that? Hang on, I'm gonna go back and take a screenshot of that. That's not a bad idea. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. I've not thought about that before. Granted, I haven't really experimented much in that aspect. I struggle with writing my own music, let alone trying to figure out the music theory to come up with like a medieval sounding version of another song. So the side with the small buttons for chords? Exactly, yeah. So there are single note buttons, and then there are chord buttons. And the chord buttons, each one plays a preset string of chords. So like this is your C major, C mi no, that's literally just the C key. C major, C minor, and C7th diminished, I think, if I played that. Might have been off about that. No? What? Why are we being inappropriate little 7-year-olds? What's happening here? Cool piano. Thank you. It's my squishy piano. Yes, the flatulence is reserved for the brass instruments. Whoa. Jan Tiersen. Yeah, we could do some Jan Tiersen. Oh god, not the cat. Oh god, I saw pictures of those characters and they creeped me out. Ugh, they look weird. I don't know why. Alrighty, that was La Redécouverte. That's by Jan Tiersen. I don't know if you know that one, but that was Jan Tiersen. The content creator here, the guy on, saying that doesn't play and create medieval covers as well as original music. I'll have to look them up then. I don't think I've heard of them before. Bass instrument. Yeah, it's you don't really see it much. The compress. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Thank you. I appreciate that. I slowed that one down a bit, and that went actually pretty well. Decide not to choose kind because they're like, yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying to do that. Because, to push the kindness message. I think this is a bagpipe. Close. Sort of. Play a polka? I don't know polka. Polka is really fast, and I haven't found one that's simple enough. Who wanted Jan Tiersen, actually? Who was that? Just so I can see. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Robert. I don't know if they're still here, but... I don't know, does it have a name? What? I don't know. Alright, you know what? We're gonna play another original, because I'm, like, an hour into the stream and I've only done one. Alright. Which one are we gonna do, though? I'll do that one. Alright, this is called Per peu reconnaissant. This is an original. Stop that. Alright. That was an original. That's called Pippa Reconnaissant. Did you learn? Who is that by? Who is the chronic by? What is that by? Thank you, I appreciate that. It's a lot of practice. Sounds like riding a bike downhill. Interesting. That's an interesting take on that. That was an original composition. Did I miss anything? Este is good. Yes. Oh yeah, what was your? I'm sorry. What was your question? I'm sorry. I read it and then I didn't say words. No, there's definitely other accordion players that are way better than me. Gosh. I do that a lot. I read messages. They're in my brain. I'm like, oh, I'll respond to that. And then I don't say anything. And I, like, read something else. And I don't know why. Alright. Typical. I wouldn't say typical. Where's this? Where did it go? Shoot. Where was it? I wanted to take a screenshot of the thing about the downhill bike thing. Where did it go? There it is. Alright. Read the notes, forget to play them. Yeah. Except I don't read the notes. I don't have any notes in front of me. It's more like the record skips in my brain during the playback. The last collapse of the bagpipe part sounded like hall full of claps. Huh? What? I don't know what that is. I don't even know if the bassoon player is still here. They might have stepped away. Operates on a disc. That's a mood. I totally feel that. Whoa. Alright, now I'm gonna play from. I think I'm gonna play from the repertoire for a little bit until we get some other requests. We'll do that. Alrighty. That was The Forgotten Memories. That's by Luella Gren. The sky. What? The sky rips asunder. What? I didn't say I didn't know what? What am I gonna do here? Do I want to do one of those? It's a little early-ish. Get over here. What are you doing? We'll figure this out. Why not? We'll do one of the folk songs now. Why not? Make sure I didn't miss anything. I did not. Okay. Good. How about you Venmo me, Philip, and I'll go buy dinner. Where that concerned. Alright, that was... What was that one? Le Canal en Octobre. That's a folk song of some origin. I don't know. I don't know the origin of that one. I spare Necronomic? Oh, goodness. Do you know some classical? Some stuff. Depends, though. I'm from the East Coast, U.S. We could do Ode to Joy. Someone asked for that earlier. flub the chord progression over there. That's sort of it. Okay. Ooh, easy. Jesus, don't break it any more than it is. Carmen? Carmen. Like Habanera? By Bizet? George Bizet? How much is that? The instrument? This cost me $240 plus $120 for shipping. I bought it used off eBay. Well, yeah, but I mean, it also came from Bulgaria, which is halfway across the globe, so I mean, kind of understandable. But yeah, I wanted the specific brand, but apparently they don't exist anywhere here in the US, so. You doing something good? Oh yeah, oh yeah, somewhat, yeah. I'm just doing what I like to do, so. What? I'm assuming that was in an adult sense, not, oh yes, we're gonna do, you know, threading of GIMP bracelets like we would do back in like camp. I used to know how to do that, I don't remember, which sucks. 'Cause those were pretty cool. Yeah, I figured. That's all it ever is here during the live streams. It's just people being gross. We're gonna slow it down a bit. We're gonna have to change pace. Yeah. That was from the game Stardew Valley. That's one of the Mines themes called Cloth. I do like, yeah, the sentimental ones are very nice. I do like those ones. Sometimes you just need to change pace and slow it down. Waltz are good to make in the accordion? Yes, absolutely, yeah. School day instrument lived a full life in Bulgaria now it's entertaining all of us. Exactly, yeah. I have no, like, backstory of this instrument. I don't know its history whatsoever. You know? It arrived, I'm like, alright, here we go. And then I just kind of had to just figure it out from there. So, yeah, I have no clue, like, who owned this before me, who played it, where it was kept, you know? Speaking of Bulgaria, I'm gonna go hike through Server somewhere near the Baltics now. Oh, okay. What? Okay. Interesting. Well, I hope you have a good time. Ow. Alright, what are we gonna do next? You're just being weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I hope you're doing alright as well. It's slow going. I do not know what that is. I've not heard of that before. We're gonna do First Harvest, I think. Because I've been doing that one after I do some Dan Newton, and I kind of want to switch that up today. Zelda? Alright, we can do some Zelda. Alright. Zelda. I need to learn some more Zelda songs, but I need to figure out what to learn. What's wrong? Nothing. What's wrong with you? You didn't choose kindness today. That's what's wrong. Kindness isn't a good choice. Why? Personal favors hate and exploitation. That's because we make it that way. Because people choose to be like that. But if we choose to do something else, like choose kindness, it doesn't have to be that way. See, we all have the power to make that choice. But people choose not to because they're just so centered on hating people for some reason. I don't know. So, yeah, I hope you figure it out and you find happiness and you're able to choose kindness. So, yeah, I wish you luck even though you're not here anymore, but figured I'd address that anyway. Something Scottish? I don't know anything Scottish. Do you know Malt Sweet 2 from Dimitri? That doesn't sound familiar. I don't know what that is. Dimitri. What? Dimitri. Who's Dimitri? What? Also, could we, report that person that I removed, please? I'm pretty sure that was a, not nice thing to say that they said. Oops. Oh, Shasta. Yeah, that one. I can't pronounce that guy's name. Shostakovich or something. Just gonna try and adjust this so I can see the numbers better. Oh, come on. There we go. A little bit better. I wish I've tried to play that one and it's very difficult. I don't know why. The finger position is very tight here. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. The dancing. Where are you guys coming up with these song names? What? The dancing rat. Play your favorite song, maybe again in a little bit. What are you talking about? Ooh, vaccine? What? Okay, whatever. I was gonna play First Harvest, I think, actually. Let's see if we could do that. I tried to learn Le Festin by Ratatouille. That one is a jumble. Gosh. Like, it is a mess to play that one. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because it's French cafe music. That's exactly the reason why. Playing one of these over the live. Yep, that's what I do. You don't really see this instrument much nowadays, but I try to, showcase it. Because it's actually really cool to play once you figure out how to play it. Alrighty, that was The First Harvest. That's by Dave Thomas. Why so many hater on Subverted JMO? Like, exactly, yeah. People don't realize that they could just keep scrolling. Instead, they take the time, like this person here. This is a perfect example. They're like, what the fuck? It's like, that's not like a slip of the tongue type of thing. Like, you walk into a room, you see something like shocking to you, so just this words just escape your mouth without thinking like, what the fuck? It's like, oops, that's a slip of the tongue. It's like, there's no such thing as a slip of the pressing of send. You took the time to type that, and you know, it doesn't work that way. You took the time to type that where you could have kept scrolling, so you can't say that as an excuse. It doesn't work the same way as, oh, I entered this live stream, therefore I entered this virtual room per se, and I accidentally like said this because I'm like, what the bleepity bleep is going on here? And it's like, it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. Yeah, and it's just like, that's why I have this. It's like, seriously, choose kindness. It's like, if you see that, it's like, you don't have to say anything, and you can just keep going. Anyway, what was being said? Are you play video game? I used to. My laptop kind of prevents me from doing that anymore because it's old. Brazil have a lot of popular songs on. They do, yeah. I've yet to research that though. Thanks for playing accordion. Merci beaucoup, love on France. Oh, well, of course, yeah. I just kind of do what I like to do, and also that's awesome to have someone from France that's actually not a total angry something. And it's like, you're a disgrace to our culture. Because I've had a lot of people. I had someone the other day that was, I'm assuming, French, unless they were just putting on a cover, told me to go eat dead people. It's like, what? Okay, jeez. Respectfully asking, I'm not at liberty to say. Eat more food. Yeah, I'm trying to. Thanks for pointing that out. Uh-huh. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I have health issues though that prevents me, but I'm working on it. Thanks for pointing that out and making me feel bad though. Yeah, it was a very unique insult. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, okay, tell me to go eat your dead people. My dead people. They said that. Go eat your dead people. I'm like, what? Okay. Never heard that one before. It's like, I'm actually taking an interest in your culture and you're like shitting on me. It's like, okay. It's like, hey, I'm not trying to be offensive or anything. It's like, I actually really enjoy like French waltzes and shit. Jan Tiersen is a fantastic folk electronica artist that's from France. It's fantastic. He is fantastic. What is happening in there? Whole house is shaking. Do you know how to play Turkish March? Not very well, no. That's more suited for piano. Oh, I know. I don't listen to them. It's how do the keys work? Just like any piano. Like it's just a normal piano. It's just sideways. Once with a ship, with a drunk. What? No, it's someone's banging around in the other room. I don't know. It sounds like a fucking stampede. I think they jumped off the bed. It sounds like they're throwing shit. I don't know what's happening. Da da da. The little ones? Oh, the buttons! These are predetermined chords. It's the same as if it's basically one button can play 3 notes. So it's basically making playing piano easier because the chords are already formed. Once was a ship with a drunken sailor. Yes. We could try that one. Had a brain fart there for a second. Like, what do I do? Da, 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 da. Yes! A lot of people have just left this plane of existence the past week or so, apparently. Always influence that plane for 5 minutes. I'm good, I did. I'm good. I had a bowl of cereal before this. That was Drunken Sailor. I don't know who that's by. It's a sea shanty. Earthquake? No. You can't play Earthquake enough. I don't even know what that is. Winter. Are you a fan from the wild? Wow, I don't. It's not often I find someone that knows that band. That's who I've been inspired by. This is actually the Marble Machine X right here. Actually, you probably can't really see it too well. There we go. This is the Marble Machine X. I sketched that. It's Bob SquarePants. Yes. I actually don't know how to play any of their songs yet, because I bought this to do covers of Vintergatten's songs, and I still haven't gotten to it, because they're actually really difficult to learn. I could try to do Biking is Better. That's probably the closest one I could play that you could probably recognize. That's not very well. I need to figure that part out, because I usually play it differently. I can play it on the violin, though. I do play other instruments. I'm actually a violinist of 15 years. Aristocats. I've heard of that. I don't know what that is, though. I feel like I've seen that maybe. I can't see what that is. It is difficult. It's very difficult. Are you John, are you familiar with a band called Detective Baron? It was actually the band that the leader of Vintergatten had before Vintergatten. It was with his brother. I could try to play a song from them, because I sort of know a song by them. Do you know Game of Thrones? I know like the very beginning theme, and it's only like 2 measures. That's it. Well, yeah, the one with his brother, yeah. The longest song I've been trying to figure out how to play with, oh, why'd we get rid of him? What happened? Did we mean to do that? Apparently we did not. Oops. I hope he is still here. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I didn't realize that. I've never seen myself in any reflection ever in my entire life. Thank you for letting me know. Great. John, are you still here? We accidentally removed you, I'm sorry. bundle of fun, aren't you? You are still here. Alright, fantastic. Sorry about that. I could try to do Dawn's Banana. That's the one I've been trying to learn the longest, like, since I got this instrument, and it's still very, very difficult. I'm gonna attempt to play a little bit of the difficult part before I actually tackle the song, just to see if I'm gonna play it or not. Alright, we're gonna give this a go. Actually talked to Martin online. Oh, for real? That's pretty cool. I've talked to him a couple times back before the meetup, but I got to meet him and talk with him in person when I went to Germany. And honestly, if I could relive that entire week, I would relive it on repeat because it was just so surreal, and then it went by so quickly. And then next thing you know, I'm back home and I'm like, God, it's just... What is this instrument called? This is like an accordion. How long have I been playing? 2.5, almost 3 years. Legitimately, both hands. Alright. We're gonna do Dawn's Banana, hopefully. I gave him a Wilson plushie I made. I don't know where he ended up putting it or if he still has it, because he's moved a lot and apparently he's moving again. So I'm really hoping that doesn't get lost in the move. It's interesting because I haven't seen it in any of the videos, so I'm hoping he held on to it. If not, maybe he gave it to his mom to hold on to. Same, honestly. I'll talk about the world tour in a second. wasn't too bad, but the rest of the song was kind of rough throughout. Again, it's very difficult, and it's still 50-50 shot of what's going to happen when I play that. I don't know until I go to play it. This trainer, about this instrument. Yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, that's called Don's Banan. That's by Detective Biran. That's great. I didn't need to know that. Your friend anyway, stay blessed. Thank you. Don't choose kindness, then the whole world's gonna collapse because everybody hates each other for no goddamn reason. So why don't we start small and start being kind and hope for a better tomorrow? Does that sound like a plan? Jan Tiersen would love this. Jan Tiersen was Detective Biran's inspiration, actually. They were heavily inspired by Jan Tiersen. What's the name of this? It's not Posse Simple, is it? It's not just Jamais. I think it is Posse Simple. No, not that simple. Yeah, Posse Simple. If you listen to that by Jan Tiersen, it's very reminiscent of Detective Biran's song, Don's Banan. You take requests? I do, but just bear in mind that I might not know how to play your requests, so just keep that in mind. How between Martin and his brother? I don't know. I'm assuming they just went their separate ways because they wanted to do other things. I don't know the specifics of it. In terms of the world tour, though, I actually said to Martin when I had the chance to actually talk with him a bit, I'm like, I know a lot of people, and I said this in the video that I posted when I got back from Germany, because I tried to record bits and pieces here and there when I could, and I wish I recorded more stuff because there was stuff that, I didn't record, but my phone was very finicky because I think it was still my old phone at the time. Was it? No, I had the new phone. It was my cord, so it wasn't holding a charge properly. I said to him, I'm like, I know a lot of people are invested with this project that you're doing, and a lot of people might not be like, oh, he's never gonna finish it. It's like, oh, we're still waiting for the world tour and whatnot. And it's like, don't listen to the haters, because I know a lot of people are here for the engineering aspect of it, or they're like, we want the music, but it's like people are here for the music first, all right, and then everybody else is still here for the machines in general. So it's like, if it doesn't work, it's like, that's okay, because you're a musician first and foremost. So do what you love, all right, and just go on a world tour. So if this machine just doesn't work, who cares? Because, you're here for the music. You're going to go be that rock star that you want to be and share your music with the entire world, because that's what everybody wants. Whether or not this works or not, because people are like, oh, it's not going to work. He's losing the plot. It's like, he's just trying to do something that he's been trying to do for a decade. And it's very difficult. Because no one's done this before. And I said that, granted I worded it much differently because this is 3 years ago I'm trying to recall from at this point. If you want to hear my experience with it, you can check out, there's a video on my channel of my interaction while I was over there in Germany for the meetup. But it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot. And I just wanted to tell him it's like, that's what we're all here for. Whether or not this machine succeeds, we're always going to be here. You know? We're always going to be here for you. We're always going to enjoy seeing you, whether you're uploading videos or not on a regular basis. We don't care. Don't listen to the haters that are like, oh, whatever. It's like, we're going to be here no matter what, because we like you for who you are as a person, an artist, a musician, and we can't wait to see what you do next. I didn't say any of that, but gosh, that sounds fantastic. And I wish I'd said that to him, because, yeah. Waking Dream, Dave Thomas. I don't know how to play that, but that's a fantastic song. I remember I was trying to base a song off of that chord progression, or similar chord progression, for my own song, and it just didn't work. I didn't really go anywhere with it. Anyway, I'm just gonna step on my soapbox now. Really happy from the video game. Go be happy few. What, take your joy? What do you mean? No, I would show you, but it's up there. I don't want to take it down. Game of Thrones. I can do like the first like 2 measures. That's all I know. I've not watched that or anything. I'm wearing clothes, so I don't know what you're on about. It's interesting you asked about Dave Thomas. I can play... Well, no, I already did First Harvest. I might play it again later. I don't know. Zydeco? I still need to look up Zydeco. I mean, I don't actively listen to rock music, but yeah, it's pretty good. I like all music, depending on what, like, catches my ear, to be honest. I don't think I missed anything. Play a song from Sea of Thieves? Yeah, I could do that. Oh, wait, you asked for... Yeah, that's right, you did ask for Bella Ciao earlier. Alright, let me do Bella Ciao really quickly, because that's like 30 seconds, not even. And then we'll do Sea of Thieves. The only song from Sea of Thieves I know is Be Calmed, so I hope that's okay. What was the consensus for Sea of Thieves? Let me just double check. This guy, Tom? Nope. I'm not Spider-Man. What are you talking about? That sounds fantasy like the background music. I don't know. We're going straight to Davy Jones. Lock with this one, yes. I don't know what that is. I can look that up at a later date, though. Is the... Who wanted... Oh, Alex. Are you still here, Alex? Kindness is for losers? No, it isn't. Kindness is for a decent human being. Come on, do better. It's simple. It's not that difficult. You're just making it difficult. Seriously. Do better. Try harder. Alright, you are still here. Okay. I don't know how to play that. That's for piano. That works way better for piano anyway. Alright. Alright. Alrighty. You call me a lizard? What? That's words. Okay, what does this say? What does this translate to? I'm just out of curiosity. It does not translate. Okay. I will put it in my notes and see if anything comes up later. What in the German? No German here. Of course, yeah. I might learn Boss and Bill. No guarantees though, because I need to listen to it again. That one might be a bit more difficult to figure out. Did I miss anything else, just by any chance? Oh, I wish I saw this. Damn it. Question. Short sea shanty? Yeah, we could do a sea shanty, yeah. For your heart, like jumping at a scale. Oh, I don't know about that. Actually, let me see. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. Just checking to see if my phone's charged yet so I can unplug it so it doesn't overheat and cause the stream to be all dumb and awful looking. Da 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 da. Did I miss? Where was it? It was up a bit. Here we go. I wish I saw that person. They're probably not here anymore. They were asking like legitimate questions about like what to look for like buying an accordion and stuff. Which I'm always keen on helping people out about that with the very limited knowledge that I have. Folklore? I don't know what that is. Alright, what? I haven't done Wellerman. Let's do... Oh, we want Drunken Sailor? Okay, we'll do that one instead. Alright. Do you like Weird Al? It's alright, yeah. I've not listened to him. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Very unique person, I'm not gonna lie. How much you pay for yours? This cost $240 plus $120 for shipping. Absolutely, yeah. Any did you play? I don't know any Aussie stuff, I'm sorry. Was there? I don't think there was. Oof. It's a bit in my eye. I'm gonna consult the list. If I can do this one-handed. Alright, we're gonna do some dredge. Let's do dredge. did a double. There we go. Those are two songs from the video game Dredge. The first one was called The Resilient Traveler, and then the second one's called Tale of the Iron Rig from the DLC of the same name. Thank you, I made it myself. I want to make a new one. And I meant to try to find some fabric earlier, but I didn't have time before the stream. I did, yeah. I did make it. And I want to make a new one because this one does not fit me very nicely. And I'm kind of upset about it. Hey, what's up? That's an interesting chord progression. Let's do... We'll do that one next, actually. Come on, get over there. Didn't play seafood. What? That's a food. That's a dish. Like a pasta dish. I don't know of a song called Seafood Linguine. What? Interesting. I don't know how to play any Weird Al. He's fantastic, but I don't know. I don't know how to play any of his songs. I should do some Dan Newton after this, actually. Actually, I might do a song, because now I see moods here after. Meme song. little bit stuffy in here. A little bit more. Alrighty. That was Jamais 203. That's by a French melodeon player. What happened over here? Oops. Do. Wow, you're objectifying another human being. Wow. See, this is why we have the whole choose kindness thing, because to call another person a thing, it's like, like, are you okay? Like, are you good? I'm over here minding my own business, and you're coming in here and being like, what is that thing? Like, what? Like, God, like, Jesus. People are wild. They're wild. It's like, geez Louise. It isn't. It really isn't. Like, what? No, they weren't. No, they weren't talking about the instrument. That's the thing. Because they followed it up with gender whatever stupid. It's like, why? Gas is bound for 3 hours. Oh, didn't know that was a thing going on. Interesting. Yes. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Alright, Gravity Falls. Get a turtle, tank, topper, rock. What is that? What is a topper? Is that the thing that, like, goes on top of the tank that the turtle can climb out into? That sounds, like, really expensive. And that means I'd have to fill the tank with more water, which kind of sounds daunting, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking into docks, though, and apparently there aren't any that are really good out there on the market. If any of you want like a really good business venture, go into a aquarium decor. There aren't enough submersible caves and docks for turtles. Please, I will buy, as long as they're not costing me an arm and a leg. Seriously. I had to modify the cave that I've had for years for my turtle, because as he grew, he couldn't fit through the opening, and they don't make them any bigger than that. That's like the biggest I've found. That isn't like, that can actually like submerge. It's so dumb. Oh, Gravity Falls, that's right. Never mind. Alright, what is this? Working out isn't gonna make me put on muscle or gain weight, if that's what you're talking about. It's called, you gotta bulk first, and yes, I know. The internet's back. Awesome. Gosh. I wish I could play some Aussie. I don't know any Aussie, I'm sorry. Bulking is stupid. Well, how else? If I just go to the gym and start working out, I'm just gonna lose what little I have. Because it's gonna burn calories and what little fat reserves are left. Alright, what am I gonna play next? Whoa, hey, what the hell? Okay. Dutch music? I forgot to write that down. I think. Dutch accordion. I don't know any Dutch accordion. But I need to research a ton of stuff anyway, so it's definitely in the list now. If it wasn't already. Dan Newton, that's what we're gonna do. I said it was. No, wait, no, I said I was gonna do an original because. Wait, Mood, are you still here? Oh, really? Wait for me. Dutch hardstyle. Interesting. I'll play the bagpipe. Bagpipes are really cool. I'm not gonna change, nah. You eat right though. Well, yeah, I know that, but that's what I'm struggling with. Ha ha, very funny. You know who else is funny? My mom. I would have did the muscle man voice, but I don't want to. I don't want to tear up my vocal cords. Hello. Oh, if you train the right way. Well, yeah, I get that, but yeah, I'm trying to work on just gaining weight at the moment, and if I want to tone the weight that is then gained into whatever, then yeah. You know who else thinks that was great? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Alright. Mood is still here, so we're gonna do it. This is an unreleased, this is an unreleased original. This is called Found Happiness. Alrighty, that's an unreleased original. That's called Found Happiness. I wrote that for piano originally. I've not released it yet because the original recording of it was on my digital piano and it sounds like absolute crap. And I want to do it justice. So, once I get a hold of a proper acoustic piano, that's probably going to be the first song I play on it. Or record with it, I should say. You got social? Just here on YouTube and Bandcamp. And we also have a Discord server. It is. I wrote it for someone. No, but I think your parents hate you because you've internalized that and say that to other people to make yourself feel better about the fact that what's going on in your life is actually hurting you. You should seek talking to someone instead of taking it out on others. And choose kindness. Can you play a Portuguese song? I don't know any Portuguese music. I'll write that down though. Yeah, I can't spell. Is that right? Oh my god, I spelled it right. Ha! What recording software do you use? Audacity. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be here for about. Wow, it's already 6? Shit. Another hour or so. My parents only. Well, I mean, it's whatever. One of my parents, is very fond of what I do. The other, I don't even think has any clue what the hell I do, actually. Nor how successful I've been gaining in terms of a following recently in the past 6 months. So yeah. Did I miss anything? I'm just double checking. Just walked into English. What? Huh? JRPG Village Rise? Huh? Interesting. Did I miss? Who's this princess person we're talking about? I don't see anybody here named that. I don't know. Can fish see water? Oh god. I don't know. Exactly. That's exactly what I do, and that's why I do it, because I like doing this. Where are you from? East Coast, U.S. George Michael? Wait, is that... right? I don't know any George Michael, I don't think. Any book recommendation? Ooh, I'm not sure, actually. It's been a while since I've read any books. I read through the Dan Brown Da Vinci Code series. Those are some really good books. Time Traveler's Wife, although I will preface this, it is not for children. Please bear that in mind. So, yeah, there are some, questionable questionable passages in that, so just make note of that. There's some books growing up I had read. I don't know if you'd be into them though, because they might be for like a, high school or like a middle school level read. Called Navigating Early. It's about these two kids that venture through the woods of Maine looking for this kid's long lost brother who he who apparently went off to war, and he thinks he's just somewhere in the backwoods of Maine for whatever reason. It has to do with the number pi, the kid, the boy named Pi. It kind of swaps back and forth between the storyline and then the story of the of Pi, and a lot of other stuff. Like they run into pirates, a hermit that lives in the woods, and like 100-year-old something lady, and timber rattlesnakes. It's a very interesting read, so highly recommend. It's something that stuck with me when I was back in school doing summer reading. Anyway. I have to be a lefty? What are you talking about? Oh, politics. Yeah, no politics here. Where the crawdads sing? That sounds familiar. I don't know who that's by though, but the name is very familiar. And we have another What Are You? I'm a musician. Did you not realize that? Could you not tell from the giant lump of wood that's in my lap right now? The big tree trunk that's strapped to my chest? Could you not figure that out? I swear, y'all need to use your deductive reasoning skills. Context clues. Come on. I know you got them. They're somewhere in there. Come on. Put two and two together. Use your eyeballs. It's not that difficult. Yes, I'm gonna play something. Come to Hawaii. I feel like Hawaii is quite a ways away and expensive. You guys got like, you have to have your stuff imported. It's like even more expensive than just inflation in general. Anyway, yeah, I don't do politics. We don't do politics or religion here or anything that's controversial because, yeah. Coco Loco from Coco. I've not seen that movie. It's been a while since I've watched any Pixar or Disney movies. What am I gonna play? Dan Newton, because I played Found Happiness and I was gonna play Dan Newton because I haven't done that yet. Ooh, whoa. Alright, that was The Meadows in Bloom. That's by Dan Newton. I highly suggest you check him out. He's got a ton of stuff on YouTube. Megalovania? No, I can't play that, gosh. You could be a psych. Roger is in a band with American. That's funny. The Queens. It's an aquarium. Ooh, interesting. PS2. That's from ages ago, gosh. I will have to look into that. Who's right there? I don't know. This person say, whoops, nope. Pickle friend, more like pickle foe, am I right? Know any Weird Al songs? I do not. Okay then. Jesus. Okay. Don't crash. Alright, this is done charging. 2 seconds. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, take care. What are we doing next? Let me see. Yeah, for real, yeah. It didn't used to be that loud, but I think it's because of all the development around here and with the cutting down of trees over the years. It's just... there's nothing to block the sound. Should do more originals. Eleanor Rigby? I'm unfamiliar with that. I used to, or I was learning a song like over a year and a half ago called Eleanor Plunkett. I can try to play that one. Any song from any video games? A couple, yeah. Depends on, let's see, what haven't I done yet? I know some stuff from Zelda, I think I did like the majority of them. Some stuff from Stardew Valley, Dredge, Far Changing Tides, I'm forgetting stuff. Zelda? Okay, we'll do some Zelda. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can try to do the Majora's Mask theme, because if I keep that up, that might get better. a suitcase? It did, yeah. It came with its own case. I need to fix the case, actually, because it's starting to fall apart. I didn't know this one, but good. Yeah. That's not very nice. How about you try better? What's your name? Keelan? Choose kindness. Come on. The actor in Stranger Things? I think so. I don't know the name of the actor, but yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay. You should chill in the Hyrule Town Square and... Oh, that's awesome. Drunken Sailor. Yeah, we could do that one. Do you like Pokemon? I never really got into Pokemon. It wasn't really my thing. Have you been to Paris? Nope. Little Root Town is a pretty song from Pokemon. Interesting. What are actually the buttons on left? These ones over here? Alright, here. I've been neglecting to stand up to showcase it, but these play predetermined chords. So if we look at these as columns going down, these two columns of buttons here are single notes. And then these three columns going down are predetermined chords. So you have your major chord, your minor chord, and your seventh diminished. And then you interchange those and you create a chord progression. And that accompanies the right hand on the keyboard side. Oh, the music changed from day to night. Oh, interesting. You have an accordion degree? There are degrees for accordions? I had no idea. No, I've just been self-teaching myself for the past, like, 3 years. Just figuring it out as I go. I have not played that in like a year and a half. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna just learn that. Eleanor Plunkett. Bella Ciao, we could do that. Hey, Circuit Bard, hello. And Johnny, hello. Da 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 da. Yeah, my brain crumbled too when I first got this. I could not figure it out. What other instruments do you have? So I've got this. I'm actually a violinist of 15 years. So here's one of my children. This is my go-to violin. I've got like 4 others that I've collected over the years. From like sizing up and whatnot. I've got a melodica. Got this. This was recent. This was a Christmas present last year. I've got a glockenspiel. I've got an auto harp. I've yet to use that. Hopefully at some point soon. I've got a broken cello, a keyboard, and 2 typewriters. You sick? Nope. I play sick instruments, bro. Anyway. So right keys never used for chords, only solos? What do you mean? Huh? The buttons? The buttons over here? Are they only used for chords? What do you mean? Can you play French? Yeah, I could play French stuff, yeah. No, left key. Oh, this one? No, you could use this for chords. I struggle forming chords. That's something I'm still working on every now and then. Like, there's a song I'm still ironing out from Expedition 33. It's called Promenade dans Lumière. That has a lot of chords and very fast arpeggio riff things, however you want to call it. Because it's essentially French cafe music is what it is. So it's got a lot of quick riffs that go down and up the keyboard, and it's difficult. But that utilizes a lot of chords. There we go. No politics, please. This is a music page. Anyway, that's... Oh, God, no, absolutely not. I wish. Montmartre. There's an accordion player that plays around Sacré-Cœur. in Montmartre. I'm probably butchering. Montmartre. Um, he plays accordion with his pet cat. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but it's interesting. It's really cool. But that was Sous le ciel de Paris. That's by Edith Piaf. Je l'ai vu. Yes. You play sea shanty? A sea shanty or sea shanty as in like sea shanty number 2 RuneScape, because I need to learn that one. Out of the 80s, 90s, I don't know about that. T. What is TADC stands for? Oh wait, I missed that one. Where is it? Do you know the song? I do not know that one. No, I know some other stuff from it. Don't be gross. Come on. Know any Jan Tiersen? Yes. The accordionist of Edith Piaf. Is that a song by Edith Piaf called The Accordionist? Sure. I'm gonna fix this. Can I get this turned upwards? Come on. Oh, whatever. Oh, it is? Okay. I had not heard that one before. I'll have to look it up. AC shanty. AC. Alright, so just any sea shanty in general. Got it. No, I do, yes. Okay. Yep. Still scared? Why are you scared? What? Okay, yeah, he's really cool. The guy from France. I wouldn't say make all French hearts melt, no. So there's some French people that are very upset with me about what I do for no reason whatsoever. Probably because they're just grumpy. That was Amelie Poulain, yes. Sent, what is this, $6 billion? For sure, yeah, sure. Clean your fish tank. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yep. Don't like the French at all. At call. Can't even spell. Do I want to do that one? Why not? We'll do another Jan Tiersen. And I should probably play some more originals because I've been lacking. Bold of you to assume gay. I'm not gonna play something if you're just gonna be like that though. I can't sing for the life of me. I've given up on trying to sing because it does not work. Thank you. Because I sing terribly. That's why. A musician. It's an accordion. That was La Veille. That's also by Jan Tiersen. How many times do I have to fix this? Come on. And then, oh, interesting. In France, at days and years, where you hear all those sounds of people playing on the streets. Yeah, probably not so much anymore. You take requests? I do, but please bear in mind that I can't guarantee I'll know how to play your song. Yeah, I don't have any sheet music. Everything I learn is by ear. I listen to it over and over, and I just figure it out and commit it to memory. In the meantime, while I wait for requests, Claire de Lune. Oof. Not very well, no. Alors, tu parles français, si? You speak French also? Un peu, very little. I have like a high school level of French at best. And that was 6 or 7 years ago was last French class I had, so I mean. You play Squeezebox? I do, yes. Piazzolla, I've not learned tango. No, not yet. It's July. I don't want to get tackled for playing Christmas music. You know, Sway? I can't say I do. Viens, let's on adopt. You're gonna, what the French is gonna adopt me? Is that what that says? You're funny. Gosh. Come and live in Paris. Honestly, if I could, I would definitely want to live in France. Southern France, though. I wouldn't want to live in the city. The countryside is beautiful from what I've seen. Unfortunately, that's a... I don't know if that will ever happen. Yes, at least people would appreciate the music more. I'm from Nice. Interesting. I would probably want to live somewhere in Provence. I don't know where, but the cheese hath returned. Hello. Oh, gosh, I have so... I have an itch, and it won't go away. Jeez Louise. You ever just get an itch and it's like, go away? It's like an itch on your foot. Like while you're like out in public and you're wearing shoes and socks and it's like you can't scratch it without taking off your shoes. It's like, that is so annoying. I hate that, yeah. What do you mean? What other instruments do you play? I play a bunch of stuff. I'm actually a violinist, first and foremost. I've been playing that for like 15 years. Positano forever? I don't know what that means. Wait. I thought your name was something else. I thought your name was a e-bike conversion kit company that I had bought from. I was gonna be like, wow, that's oddly specific. Honestly, yeah, if it got that bad, yeah, I probably would too. It's like, alright, I'm gonna go, like, find a bathroom or something and just like, alright, I can't deal with this anymore. Alright, I'm gonna play some originals, because I have not played that many. Play the harmonica? Like, this harmonica or this? Because, yes, this, yes, no. This one, no. Song of Alright, let's see if I can do Song of Storms. We'll try to do that, and then I'll do some more originals. This one still needs work, so please bear that in mind. Like I said. It's a difficult chord progression. It's really difficult. Bon, Saint Michel. My science teacher went there for vacation once, back in like middle school. Tu connais Britannia Fall? I don't know what that is. Whoa, wait. Let me just copy this. You play Sonic Sword? I literally just did that one. Legitimately 30 seconds ago. Like. Alright, I'll put that into my notes. I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up at some point. Gloomy Sunday? I'm unfamiliar with that. I will also write that one down. I am from the US, yes. Castle and Smith also by tides. Yes. Yeah, you have to be careful because when the tide comes in, your car will get swallowed by the sea in the car park. The parking lot out there. Alright, we're gonna do some originals. Because, yeah. This is called Janvier. This is an original. Yep. Yeah, I usually stream for about 3.5 hours. I go from 3:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. You pull different. I wish. I wish. Interesting. I will have to look that one up. I wish I could play that one, but again, that's another song for a melodeon or a button accordion. It's like, that's, oh, what's it called? La Fusane. That's by Nicolas Campin. He's a French button accordion player. Highly recommend you look him up. Him and Gabriel Bonin are a fantastic duo. They do duets together sometimes. Gabriel Bonin plays violin, but lately he's been experimenting with a hurdy-gurdy that he has mounted to a sewing machine treadle pedal that he's able to then wire into like an amp or something, and it's insane. This is the fight. Death paper? Death sheets. Death sheet. What? Am I? That's not right. Damn it. That's not. No. He is. F-I-L. Le feuille. Une feuille de pep. Dead. Oh, leaves. Interesting. I was thinking like un feuille de papier, a piece of paper. Keep play. Dernier. Last Dance. I feel like I know that, but I'm not sure. I'll write that one down. Let's see. Any sea shanties? We could give a sea shanty a go, yeah. No, I don't. No, not everybody. Seriously, no, you don't have to take drugs to be a musician or an artist or anything. That is a stereotype. Deadly hurdy-gurdy. Hurdy-gurdy is very interesting, yes. I haven't played Wellerman in a bit. Take note of that one actually. What was that? 3, 6. Dead leaf. Do you play Claire Obscure? No, but I can play a track from the soundtrack for Expedition 33 if you want. My computer can't handle games anymore, it's sad. I forgot to switch this over. I don't know what that is. I should look it up. I think I've written that in my notes before, but I'll write it down again. Oh, I should do more Dan Newton too. Do. Should also do some more originals. I'm gonna do the Woodlands Waltz. I'm gonna do that one first, and then we'll do maybe some more originals. Unless you want me to play something from Claire Obscure, then we'll do that. Because that one needs more work still. Wonderwall. All right. Here we go. This one also needs work. Ooh. Come on, what the hell? I need to work on that one because I was doing well with that one and I've kind of let it fall away because I recorded a proper cover of that I'm gonna film a music video for, but I think after I finished recording the actual like good audio, I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore. So I haven't been practicing it, so yeah. Cass, yeah, we could do that one. So yeah, I just kind of cut that one in half. I'm like, plus we're getting close to the end of the stream, so I want to fit some other songs in here. Yep. Okay, yep. Yes, one. Let me go back. Interesting. Yes. Yeah, we could do that one. All right, let's do that one. Can you play the Extreme Dinosaurs? What? I don't know what that is. Sounding tunes? I don't know. I don't know any Hindi or Indians songs. I'm sorry. Alright. The dinosaur section. I don't know. I'm taken. Sorry. Oh, we're gonna try that one again. Much better. I'm glad I started that over. Stream download. I don't know what that is. Yes, Queer. Please bear in mind that I cannot find the downtime to do some researching in between streams. I don't have enough downtime. It's very rare that I have enough time in between streams to do some research. I would love to learn some new stuff. It's just difficult. I'd have to literally take a couple days off. So, yeah, we could do that one. Pretty much. Oh, that's rough. I'm so sorry. Gosh. You don't happen to be a math teacher, are you? Just by chance? I know it's all shot in the dark, but person that wanted Kakariko Village. You wouldn't happen to be a math teacher, would you? Just out of curiosity. Chow? Yes, we could do that one. I doubt it, but I mean, it might just be a common name, I don't know. We're actually getting close to the end of the stream here. Hey, what's up, Derico? This sound too old. What? Huh? I'm not sure. Where's this? Goodness. Okay. I've played that one a lot today. I kind of want to do some originals though. Since we're nearing the end of the stream, I know the stream's starting to pick back up, but we have to get going soon anyway. I don't know. Did they leave at one point? They might have. If they did leave, then probably they might have went to bed. Storms. I'm gonna do some originals because we're getting close to the end of the stream, like within the next like 5 or 10 minutes or so, and there's still some originals that I want to play through. This is called Les Couleurs de l'Automne, the colors of autumn. Almost ran out of bellows there. Gosh. Alrighty. That was an original that's called Colors of Autumn. And you can find that on my YouTube channel as well as through the link in the description on my Bandcamp page, available for purchase and download, along with all of my other music and a couple covers too. So if you're considering supporting me, please feel free to check that out. I greatly appreciate it. You play any other instruments? I do, yeah. I play a variety of different stuff. I'm actually a violinist of 15 years. This is one of my children, as you can see. I've got a melodica, I've got a glockenspiel, an auto harp, a broken cello, a keyboard, and 2 typewriters. I'm actually gonna make a note of the time of that song, because that wasn't too bad actually. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that one's a bit difficult, especially at the end, keeping it in time with this. That's why I made a note of that, because that one has always been a bit of a problem. To get down right. You take time requests? I do, but I'm gonna be getting going soon, so I'm probably not gonna do any more requests unless it's something like that catches my eye. One more shanty. Alright, let me see what I can do for a shanty. Yes, we're all screaming sea shanties. Alright, let me think of a sea shanty here. Sea shanties are there? I played through like 2 of the main ones. I don't want to do Mariner's Revenge. Alright, we'll do a sea shanty. Alright, we'll do Drunken Sailor. Why not? Even though I've done that one like 5 times already. that one still needs work. Oh, your ears. Hey, to the time you took to write that, you could have kept scrolling. You're really into having your ears bleed, aren't you? You know, you could just said nothing and kept going and have been kind, you know. If it's not your thing, you didn't have to say anything. Could have kept going. Anyway, that was the Woodlands Waltz. I'm still in the process of learning that one. That's by Dan Newton. Play The Godfather? Alright, we'll do that one. Because I haven't played that one in a bit. Yes, Cuervo's here. I wrote that one down again. Do you ever play the violin live? No, because it doesn't... The audio on my phone does not do the sound of the violin justice. It could be 10 times better, so I usually don't. Orlando Shepherd. I wish I could learn that one. Can you play Sea Shanty 2 from RuneScape? I'm gonna look into that one again, because I might learn that one. Waltz 18. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna have to listen to that. It's a waltz and it's an original. Yes, please let me listen so I can possibly take inspiration from your original composition. Discord. Hell yeah. I'm not sure what's for dinner actually. I'm gonna have to look. Possibly maybe like a sandwich of some sort. I don't know. Not quite sure yet. Alright, Godfather, let's do this. Clip that one. Have I? I don't think I've uploaded. Have I? I don't remember. Have I uploaded a short of The Godfather from one of the streams before? Because if not, I'm gonna clip that one and upload that. Did I miss anything over here? By any chance? I don't think I did. Nope. Okay. I went to something. Yes. Okay. Alright, I think this is going to be the last song of the evening. Oh, good job coming in. Coming in here very strong with the, Hey, some guy, have you tried being kind? Choosing kindness, it's pretty cool. It's what all the cool kids are doing these days. A beret, B-E-R-E-T. It originates from the Basque region of France. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't talk about drugs on here, though. So, Yeah. Maybe someday. I don't really own much of it. I think all the mods are gone. Interesting. Huh. Didn't even say goodbye? Really, guys? Damn. Redder, I wish. I can do killing time. We'll do that one because that's quick. Uh-huh. I don't think that's how makeup works. Thank you. You're dressed for French music? Yes. 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 Okay. Hey Zelda, I've played through a bunch of Zelda today. This is probably gonna be the last song though that I played tonight. So, yeah. Mohawk? What? Mohawk? Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, fish and chip near you? I mean, there are fish shops, yeah. That sell that, I guess? I don't know. Play picnics? I don't know what that is. Alright. This is gonna be the last song of the evening, though, because I do have to get going. I'm a bit late, actually. I'm like 15 minutes late going. But you know what? It picked up towards the end, and... Alright, this is an original. This has kind of become a tradition that we play this at the end of the stream. This is called Découverte de Soi, and you can find this on my YouTube channel. There's an official music video for it. It's not just accordion. There's like 4 other instruments in it too, so feel free to check that out. Also, goes without saying, if you're not subscribed and you've been enjoying the music, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell. That way you're notified when I go live again or when I upload new music. And if you're considering supporting me, there's a Venmo in the top comment in the chat where you can send a tip, or you can check out the link in the description. That'll take you to my Bandcamp page where you can find all of my original music and some covers available for purchase and download. Everything over there is $2. It's super cheap, but there's a feature that allows you to pay more if you want to and you're feeling generous. Proceeds go to supporting myself as an artist and help fund future musical projects and endeavors. And I'd greatly appreciate that, because currently working towards moving a piano to my house so I can make more music. So if you'd like to help fund that venture, those options are available to you. Anyway, here we go. This is Découverte de Soi. That was pretty good, actually. Wow. That's the best I've played that in a while, actually. Alrighty. That's gonna wrap it up. Nobody else is here. Alrighty. That was Découverte de Soi. That's an original. Again, you can find that. I'm going to. Thanks, Pete, or whatever your name is. Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. I know. That's what I'm gonna go do right now. I'm gonna go eat dinner. So, to those of you that are still here, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. I'm probably going to be back again tomorrow around the same time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not subscribed, again, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell. That way you are notified of when I'm back and live again. But, yeah, I'm going to get going. So, I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and night. And I wish you luck with whatever you're doing in life, wherever you may be in the world. And remember, choose kindness. It's simple, it's easy, and it's a decent human thing to do. And it helps build a better tomorrow. Even if that is one small step at a time. It is still a step in the right direction. So, yep. You're... I'm just gonna get rid of you. Yep. Just so those ones don't come back tomorrow. So weird. Anyway. Oh wait, that was the wrong person. Wrong person. Hang on. Whoops. Because the chat moved on me. Thanks. This is what happens when I'm here on my own. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to remove you. I had to remove the other person that was below you. Yes, kindness. Absolutely. Ultimus, I hope you're still here. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get going. Yes, piggies. I don't know what that is. Alright, I'm gonna get going. So thank you, and as always, y'all come out right at the end, I'm telling you. Alright. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and ciao. Gosh.